Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 47, day 5 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we do every day, Monday through Friday. We are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive Peaceful Growth Calendar, that you can buy at Aromatools or Oil Life. If you love positive affirmations or you love music therapy, if you love essential oils and aromatherapy, you're going to love this book. It is simple in its format, but profound in the changes it can help us make as we follow what its suggestions are with the positive affirmations and the music therapy and the aromatherapy. Such beautiful changes that we can make in our lives. And thank you for going on this journey with me as we're trying to up-level who we are and how we present ourselves to the world. The affirmation for the entire week is, I am the only one thinking my thoughts. Again, people aren't mind readers. We need to tell them our thoughts, tell them our feelings. The more people love us, the more people know us, the more they understand us, and the more they can love us. The second half of that affirmation is, I have the power with God to heal all past wounds and future wounds as well, right? I just know that with God, everything can be made better. The affirmation for the entire week, for today is, I make really good decisions for myself, even if others misunderstand. I make very good decisions for myself, even if others don't understand. And I love that affirmation because everyone has different values. And so we're making our decisions based on our values, based on our type priorities. So some decisions that other people might not understand is never swearing, never smoking or drinking or doing drugs, always leading with love, treating people kindly. Some people might say, well, why are you being so kind to that person? Well, because kindness is one of our priorities. Love is one of our priorities. Well, why don't you drink, or why don't you smoke, or why don't you cuss? Well, because, our bodies are temples, and we want to treat them respectfully. And we are children of God, and so we want to always talk with kindness and respectfulness, right? Anyway, there's other decisions that you might make that other people don't understand. Like one of the decisions I've made for almost 30 years now, probably 25 years now at least, is to homeschool. Does everyone agree or understand that decision? No. Have I loved that decision for 25 years? Absolutely. Maybe a decision that someone might not understand is why you chose the major you did, or why you're going into the career you're going into. Maybe people don't understand why you choose to live where you live. Do we, as we're thinking about this concept, this affirmation, how do we make our decisions? Do we make our decisions because someone else would like it or doesn't like it? Or do we make our decisions more aligned with the mission that we feel in life? And I think that happiness comes from the second one, making our decisions in line with what we feel in life. And, as parents, we all parent differently. As sons or daughters, we all are different sons or daughters too. And so let's not always be second guessing ourselves, right, on the decisions that we make. And it's okay if other people misunderstand our decisions. They can still be perfectly good. Maybe you're deciding to pay off your house earlier. Maybe you're deciding to pre-fund your children's college education. Maybe you're investing in the stock market. Maybe you're pulling your money out of the stock market and investing in I don't know, like maybe some food storage. So in emergencies, you have some supplies to keep your family well fed and safe. Whatever it is you're doing, can we just stay true to ourselves? And I love that quote, and I'm sorry I don't remember who it's from, but what other people think of us is none of our business, right? And I think that was actually the affirmation at the beginning of this week. What other people think of me is none of my business, but is actually, I think they're quoting someone who actually said that. But we don't have to pay attention to any of the judgment that we feel coming from other people. And isn't that so nice? Who do we need to pay attention to? We need to pay attention to ourselves and how we feel. We need to pay attention to God and how we feel He feels about what we're doing, right? And isn't that the two most important people that we need to pay attention to? Who are we ultimately accountable to? I don't know that we're ultimately accountable to anyone but God. So paying attention to what He says and what everyone else thinks, just really doesn't matter. So again, and just because someone thinks that we've made a bad decision, like, we don't need to buy into their judgment. Oh, you're really making a bad decision on that. Okay, thank you for caring enough to tell me, and I appreciate that, and we can weigh that out, right? I'm not telling us to just ignore all counsel and all wisdom that's given from other people. But what I am saying is other people are not us. They don't have our circumstances. They don't have our knowledge. They don't have our maybe our abilities. And so what other people might be saying is very sound wisdom for them, but they're not us. So we're just going to lay aside all judgment from other people. And maybe that's one thing that we want to journal about. Have you felt judged in a certain way? And how this week was all about, or is all about, healing past wounds. So maybe today we can spend a little bit of time journaling about how we felt judged in ways, and how we worked through that. And we're not always perfect, right? Our judgment isn't always perfect. So there may be times when people give us counsel and we're like, I don't think that's good counsel, and we go our own road, and then we realize, oh wow, that was amazing counsel. And then there's times that people give us counsel and we and it's not good counsel. So just journaling today about the decisions that we've made, the ones that have worked out, the ones that we've learned from, so that our posterity can at least learn from our wisdom. And our wisdom might be not what serves them best. Like, circumstances change, and thankfully they get to use their own wisdom for their own life. I love how I believe that every person that was ever born to this earth is given the light of Christ, the Spirit of the Holy Ghost that can guide them on their path to happiness. The song that we've been listening to the entire week is Let It Go by Idina Menzel. It's from Disney's Frozen. And so today I want us to specifically think about letting go of how other people have judged us. Maybe even letting go some of our self-judgment, of how we have judged ourselves in the past. Have all of us made mistakes? Yes. Do we need to be super hard and judgmental on ourselves for that? No. We can learn from that, but we don't need to beat ourselves up for the mistakes we made or make in life. I believe that everyone is doing the best they can with the knowledge that they have. And if they knew more, they would perhaps do something differently, maybe a little bit better, but everyone's doing their best. And it's a beautiful way to look at life and look at people. The diffuser blend that we've been diffusing the entire week is 3 drops of geranium, which is the oil of love and trust, and then 3 drops of grapefruit, which is the oil of honoring our bodies. And as we're talking about judgments, don't you love that we can just let go of all the judgments that we may have felt from how other people perceive our bodies? Our bodies are amazing. They are amazing. They help us do so much in life, and we're thankful for them. So we can let go of all body judgment, appearance judgment, just letting that go, making good decisions for ourselves as we move forward in life. Since we only have 2 diffuser blends, and I talked about the emotional and physical aspects on Monday and Tuesday of those, we've been hitting some of the essential oils that aren't in my edition of this book. And so the essential oil that I want to talk about today is pink pepper. Now, pink pepper has 2 little nicknames. It's the oil of intrinsic equality. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We're both children of God. We're both loved. We're both amazing. And pink pepper can help remind us of that. The second oil that pink pepper is sometimes called is the oil of true love. And I think, well, we'll learn more about that second nickname as we're going through the emotional benefits of this. Pink pepper is a relatively new oil for many people. It's so, some people haven't heard of it before as much as they've heard of black pepper. Like, I think all of us grew up with black pepper on our tables. It's a spice that's used around the world. But pink pepper is a little bit new to some of us. Let me tell you a little bit more about pink pepper. So, although it's new to some of us, it's been used by indigenous people for eons. Pink pepper is native to the Peruvian Andes, and the British colonists brought the trees, the pink pepper trees, from Peru to Kenya, where it grows today. And doTERRA actually harvests pink pepper from both Peru and Kenya. Pink pepper grows on an evergreen tree that's known for its bright pink berries that are often called peppercorns because they look so similar to black peppercorns. Now, pink pepper and black pepper both have a peppery scent and a peppery flavor, but they come from different trees. The pink peppercorns actually come from a tree that's related to the cashew tree. So, if you have cashew allergies or sensitivities, you might, approach pink pepper with a little bit more caution just to see how that works on your system. The ancient Incans used all parts of the pink pepper tree for healing, religious ceremonies, and culinary use. I was actually reading too that they used it for early mummification techniques in India. doTERRA, I think I've told you that. So some of the physical benefits of pink pepper is it's a great oil for massage. You can actually just put a couple of drops of pink pepper into like maybe a tablespoon or 2 of coconut oil or almond oil, olive oil, whatever carrier oil you like to use, and use that as a beautiful massage blend. It's a very warming blend, so it would be great for aching muscles. Or you can just add a drop or 2 of pink pepper essential oil into your favorite massage blend. Pink pepper is great to, oh, Caleb, can you please get me the pink pepper over there? It might be out. I think I put it back. actually. Pink pepper is great for our digestive system to keep things or to get things moving. It helps with healthy metabolism. It's soothing to our nervous system, which is a way of saying it's beautiful for when we've had stressful days. It's great for our respiratory system and for our immune system. And like frankincense, it's beautiful for cellular support. And the last physical benefit that I want to tell you is that pink pepper is good to use in your insect repellents just to keep the bugs away. Now, you can use pink pepper 3 different ways. You can use it aromatically, which means you can pop it in your diffuser and turn that on. It's going to be beautiful that way. Or you can just smell it. It has like a little bit of a, I would say a little bit of a fruity smell and a little bit of a sweet smell. The emotional benefits of pink pepper. Oh, okay, so you can diffuse it. You can, put it into a carrier oil, rub that on topically for aching joints, aching muscles, or rub it on your chest for respiratory support. You can rub it on your feet, on the bottoms of your feet for immune support, or pink pepper is definitely something that you can ingest. So, as I'm telling you that you can ingest pink pepper, here's what I would say. The only essential oil brand that I would ever trust to be used internally is doTERRA essential oils. And here's why. Because they third-party test every single batch of oils. Not just like every 100th batch or every 30th batch, but every batch of essential oils. And then they put the batch number on the bottom of your bottle. And you can go to a site called source2.com and you can type in your batch number on your bottle and see all of the tests that have been done on your batch of essential oils. What other company in the world is that transparent? What other company in the world is that committed to pursuing what is pure? I definitely don't know of another company that's that transparent, and I love doTERRA for it. Now, can you ingest every single oil that doTERRA makes? No, you can't, because some plants are made to be ingested and some plants are not good to be ingested. But it's super easy to tell if you can ingest a doTERRA essential oil, and that's because it will have 2 things on the bottle. One, it will have the supplement facts, and it's just going to look like the supplement facts on the side of, or the nutrition facts on the side of your cereal box, but this will be the supplement facts, and so it will tell you how to use it, and then it will also have, if you can use it internally, it will also have for internal use on your bottle, and pink pepper definitely is one that we can use internally. Here are some of the emotional benefits of pink pepper. It can help us increase our stamina and alertness. It can help us when we're having just one of those days, just one of those heavy, stressful days, the days that you're like, I just can't wait for this day to be over. Popping some pink pepper in your diffuser with like a citrus oil is going to be so uplifting. Pink pepper, because it brings alertness and it can help bring clarity. It can help us in remembering the difference between a good sacrifice and a bad compromise, right? There's good and bad compromises. There's good and bad sacrifices. We never want to sacrifice a top priority for a lesser priority, right? And if we are sacrificing a lesser priority for a top priority, is it really a sacrifice? I don't think so. So doTERRA pink pepper helps us with mental clarity, so we can see our priorities and stay more true to them. Pink pepper helps us. It's a very warming oil. Now, most warming oils, like I told you for massage, right? Why it's so good for achy muscles. Well, most warming oils actually have a beautiful action on our hearts as well. And so pink pepper can help us remember to lead with love, to say things with love, to do things with love. Just always making sure we lead with love. Pink pepper, it can help us when we need to have those hard conversations. You know, when something's going wrong and you feel the need to kind of step up and address some things that are going on because things just are not going the way at least you think they should. So some people like to call those crucial conversations, or critical conversations. Not that they're criticizing, but that they need to happen. Some people call them hard conversations. Many people call them loving conversations. Some people call them interventions. Whatever you call them, when we're having those conversations, addressing some issues, pink pepper would be a beautiful oil to put in your diffuser, along with like lavender and hold on, lavender and spearmint. Lavender, the oil of communication. Spearmint is just going to help us open up a little bit more in our conversations, be a little bit more authentic. And so that would be a beautiful diffuser blend to diffuse when you're having those crucial conversations. Pink pepper is a beautiful oil to diffuse just to get negative emotions out of your space, right? You can diffuse it when you're worried about heartbreak, just to help remind yourself that, you know what, yeah, our hearts might break at times, but we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Life is going to have some sad things that we're going to walk through, and we're going to be okay. It can help, pink pepper can help diminish self-doubt and self-criticism. It can help diminish how strongly we listen to criticism from other people, as opposed to just weighing it more intellectually. Do they have a point? Do they have a point? Am I doing that? And do I need to change? Or do I know something that perhaps they don't, and so I'm going to hold my road, right? It can help us better weigh things and better see people as who are trying to perhaps give us direction or correction, as doing it out of love. Whether we agree with them or not, we can see that they're having the conversation with us because they love us. Pink pepper can help balance out giving and taking, again, from the heart area, action that the heart usually directs. It can help us have a new perspective on troubling situations. And I love that. I was reading a poem the other day, or this story, very, very short stories, so it was really more like a little poem. Anyway, and where it says, this happened. Was it good? Was it bad? Well, we don't know. This has happened afterwards. So you think that something is good, and then you realize, oh no, that really didn't work out for your best benefit. And then you think that something was bad, and then you realize a little bit down the road that really worked out for your best benefit. And so as we're looking at things, I just constantly have to remind myself that I don't know everything, right? And while I'm judging sometimes on, sometimes where my spirit might be a little bit quick to judge on, I don't think that's a good path to go down. Still, I don't know everything, and that might be just the perfect path that person should be traveling now to learn the things that they need to learn. So, pink pepper, it can help us remember to withhold judgment and just to give, open up the idea that maybe everything is happening in a very perfect way for everyone. Because pink pepper has beautiful hard action, it's a great oil to put, just 1 or 2 drops in like 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and just put that onto our heart area and see how that doesn't help heal our hearts and to not heal our hearts physically, but help heal us emotionally and help open our hearts to showing greater love. Pink pepper is beautiful to blend with, like I said, lavender and spearmint if you're trying to have an honest conversation. That they could go a lot of different ways, and so you want it to be an honest, loving conversation, sticking in the energy of love and honesty. You can blend pink pepper with Roman chamomile if you want to feel compassionate. Now, Roman chamomile is a very calming oil, and sometimes what the reasons that we're not as compassionate as perhaps we want to be is because we're out of fear. We're afraid of what might happen, or we get angry, or we get super sad, and so we're not as compassionate as we want to be. And Roman chamomile is that beautiful, calming oil. They call it the kid calmer, but it works so great for adults too. And so as we're calm, that lets our compassion come out. That lets us again come to our prefrontal cortex and make and act the way we want to act and make great decisions when it comes to compassion. Now, you can blend it with blue tansy if you want to hold your road more on following your dreams, on pursuing your passions, and not letting other people's opinions push you away from what you're wanting to do, or pull you, other people's needs pull you from where your top priorities are. So again, pink pepper and blue tansy, a beautiful combination when you're pursuing your passions and your dreams and your goals. Now, a very, very popular combination that I've heard so many people talk about is actually the skinny jean blend. You're probably going to want to write this down. So many people have loved this blend, and it is 2 drops each of yarrow palm, frankincense, turmeric, black pepper, and pink pepper. So you put 2 drops of each of those into a veggie cap, and then you take it 2 times a day, up to 2 times a day. I would say make sure you're taking it with meals, because whatever we take with meals seems to be easier on our digestion. So again, if you didn't get that the first time, the skinny jeans blend is 2 drops each of yarrow palm, frankincense, turmeric, black pepper, and pink pepper. And I'll go ahead and I will put a picture of the skinny jean blends in the comments for us today. Okay, so those are some of the top physical and emotional benefits of pink pepper. The negative emotions that pink pepper, I forgot to tell you this one. Pink pepper is so good for people who compare themselves, have a habit of comparing themselves to other people, comparing our worst with other people's best. And so when we do that, we always come out thinking that we're not as good as they are, right? Can we just stop comparison? People say that comparison is the thief of joy. You compare what you have to what other people have and you feel less. We don't need to do that. You compare your talents with other people's talents and you feel less. We don't need to do that. Does it matter if someone's a concert pianist? If we have fun just sitting down at the piano and plinking out Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Can we still have joy in our talents? We don't have to have some big major talent to have joy in our talents, and we don't need to have some big major house to have joy in our house, or the perfect children or spouse to have joy in our children and our spouses. So pink pepper can help with that. It can help stop the addiction that some people have to comparison. So the negative emotions that pink pepper addresses is comparing, being judgmental, or accepting judgment from other people and internalizing that, feeling unequal, and having a distorted view of ourselves. And the positive aspects that pink pepper can bring in is seeing ourselves as equal, as not better, as not worse than anyone else, but equal. Feeling more compassionate and being more accepting of ourselves. A beautiful blend, if you want to be more accepting of yourselves, is blending pink pepper with bergamot, which is the oil of self-love. Being more kind and being more merciful. If I was trying to be more merciful, which I should be trying to do that every day, but if I was really working on it hard, intentionally right now, I would say a diffuser blend of pink pepper, frankincense, and myrrh would be a beautiful blend to help us be more, to help remind us to be more merciful. And the reason I'm going to frankincense and myrrh on that blend is because I think, well, I know that those were two of the gifts that were given to the most merciful person who's ever lived on this earth, and that's Jesus Christ. So if I was working on mercy, I would definitely bring in some of the gifts that was given to him. Okay, this is Susanna Williams, just reminding you that the oil that we talked about today was pink pepper. The diffuser blend for the entire week that we've been diffusing is 3 drops geranium and 2 drops of grapefruit. And play around with your diffuser blends. Add in your favorite scents to your diffuser blends. Today, I'm actually diffusing 2 drops geranium, 2 drops of the grapefruit, and 2 drops of the pink pepper, just to help bring in some of the emotional gifts to my family as well. The song for the entire week is Let It Go by Idina Menzel. This week, we have let go of paying attention to what other people think of us. We've let go of not paying attention to what we're feeling we should do. And letting go all the times that we didn't do that, forgiving ourselves of that. We are letting go of past hurts, past relationships, moving on each day without any baggage of yesterday. We are letting go of what we've done in the past, and we are learning to trust ourselves, and we are letting go of when people judge us or misunderstand us, and holding to our true missions in life, or we're holding our road for where we want to go. So I love that song, Let It Go, because we've definitely talked through a lot of things that we can let go this week. The affirmation for the entire week is, I'm the only one thinking my thoughts. And, right, reminding us to share our thoughts and our feelings with ourselves, by journaling, with our family, with our friends, with the world. Because our thoughts and feelings matter, and we have a wisdom and can say things in a way that no one else can, because no one else has our voice. So sharing our thoughts and feelings with the world. And the second half of the affirmation is, I have the power with God to heal all past wounds. May I just say that I am sorry for every wound you have gotten. I'm sorry that what has ever happened to you has hurt you. I hope that we can all learn from the past, that we can gain experience, that we can use our hurts to turn us into super compassionate people who can reach out to others who may be going through the same things, who can reach out to, I think some of my hurts have definitely made me less judgmental, and that is a very, very good thing. So I know all your hurts can heal, whether you use essential oils as a tool, music therapy as a tool, positive affirmations for the tool, religion and connecting with God as a tool, talk therapy as a tool, exercise as a tool, good nutrition as a tool, getting good sleep as a tool. There are so many tools that can help us heal every past wound. I know it is possible to heal. Okay, with God, everything is possible. Okay, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils Health Matters, reminding us all, Caleb, reminding us all that we have this incredible power within us to make every day a great day. Bye-bye.